It's time to kill the rap game for a second time. I'm doing drive-bys in a Tesla, that's an electric slide. I look the devil dead in his eyes, but every time I send a...
Bro, that's too good. I'm doing drive-bys in a Tesla, that's an electric slide. Not to mention...
He's making up new bars right now.
And we're back again. I'm Shawn.
I'm Cam.
It's Atypical.
Reaction.
I was expecting you to say your name first, but that ain't how we roll.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Now, I am on the left side, and most people read left to right, but
On the right side,
we're
left
not
side.
we're not typical. We're atypical.
Right. So, a lot has happened. J. Cole dissed Kendrick back. Apologize for it.
Deleted the diss track.
And listen, I'm a Cole fan. I love Cole. I do not care what anyone says. Like, people say that you can't put him as the best rapper anymore, but I can sure as hell put him as one of the best lyricists of all time. Because lyrically, he'd be killing. Like, it's not...
That new mixtape is ridiculous.
Lyrical-wise, he's...
Whenever he said how many bars of the year or how many verses of the year is Cole gonna write on Trade the Truth and Ibiza, that's ridiculous.
Right.
After he just went crazy for like a minute and a half straight.
Right. So... I say all that to say, today we're listening to Symba. This is a Control freestyle, and from what I hear, he takes shots at J. Cole in this. So
Nuh-uh.
I know. We love Symba here.
I love Symba.
But Symba's not touching Cole lyrically.
Hey, but I got respect for anybody who's confident.
But it's competition is all this is.
Yeah, yeah.
And
He's
now
just
that
trying to
Cole
get
has... Well, I'm saying, this is the first one. This won't be the last one. People are going to try Cole now. Because he backed down from Kendrick.
Yeah, they're gonna capitalize on that.
But in my opinion, he backed away from Kendrick not because he didn't want to compete, but because I think he knows there's real animosity between Drake and Kendrick, and he doesn't want that animosity. Where, Symba could see Cole tomorrow, and I don't think he hates Cole. You know what I mean? Like, they're cool.
What's up?
Right, let's go.
They say the rap game all fucked up. Numbers is down, the niggas act like bitches, so the girls grew nuts. Niggas capping to the camera too much. Go broke it on a podcast and disrespect they mans come up. Y'all boys worse than dope that's cut. Cause niggas step on everything instead of stepping they priorities up. Your baby mama drive a Ford, broke it on a podcast and disrespect they mans come up. Y'all boys worse than dope that's cut. Cause niggas step on everything instead of stepping they priorities up. Your baby mama drive a Ford that she can't even afford. And now she gotta clean floors for them kids that you ignore. We living in a war where most women is wanting more than what the nigga that they typically end up.
What is he dissing?
I think he's just rapping right now.
Really?
But I've heard that he says something about Cole in this.
Is it? Well, if it is about Cole, he's talking a lot of... He's
No,
talking down on men
this-
pretty hard right now.
This ain't about Cole. This is just rapping.
Yeah, he's just
is
like,
just
I
rapping.
hate men, women are awesome.
This is just like good wordplay. Like he's just talking about the status of rap in general. He's saying like a lot of you rappers act like you're rich when you're really not, which is true.
Yeah.
Like I've actually, not that I'm anybody special, but I've actually been around some rappers who have been famous, who have like platinum selling songs, who have songs that if I said the name right now, y'all would recognize it, and they ain't got money like that. It's just, but listen, like, it's a facade, it's like the kayfabe, it's like WrestleMania, you know what I mean? You really think The Rock beating the shit out of someone, but he's not.
Yeah. They're really good actors.
And that's not to say every rapper's broke, it's just to say that, like, and I wouldn't say broke, I'm just saying money like that.
They're living the dream as fast as they can before they go out.
Right. It's the idea of, like, someone having like a really good job. Like you take a guy that makes $100,000 a year. That's a good job, right? $120,000 a year. Great job.
Yeah.
But if he doesn't have that money constantly coming in, it don't matter how good the job was.
No.
And that's kind of what I mean. Is like they're not broke.
No.
They're making $100,000 a year, but it's. I used to be under the impression that it was just like they just had money that they just, if they don't want to wake up ever again, they don't have to go to work. They're good. But it's not the case. Like, that part's a facade is what I mean.
I think creation in general is a really good job. If you keep doing it, then it's the best job ever. Mm-hmm. If you lose the motivation or you just don't put anything out, I mean, it's simple. You just go broke. If you don't know how to manage your money, a lot of people will invest. Like that one guy. Hold on. Like, is it? He did a song with Toby Nwigwe. It's not Rich Homie Quan.
Oh,
Maximilian, something like that. Chameleonaire. Yeah, that guy. He invested big time, so he's like generationally wealthy.
Right.
Yeah.
Now she got it clean floors for them kids that you ignore. We living in a war where most women is wanting more than what the nigga that they typically end up with can afford. So niggas going broke buying bottles and renting foreigns, cause even if she ain't yours, she yours inside there yours. They like Symba, so I guess it's time. End up with can afford that she can't even afford it. Now she got it clean floors for them kids that you ignore. We living in a war where most women is wanting more than what the nigga that they typically end up with can afford. So niggas going broke buying bottles and renting foreigns, cause even if she ain't yours, she yours inside there yours. They like Symba, drop some music, so I guess it's time. I've been acting and designing, bitch, I'm getting fly. I'm 2 steps ahead of you niggas who next in line. These laundry mad ass rappers be sounding washed and dry. They say I need a song with so and so, I'm not surprised. But every time I send a verse, these niggas petrified. It's time to kill the rap game for a second time. I'm doing drive-bys in a Tesla, that's an electric slide. I look the devil dead in his eyes. But every time I send a
Bro, that's too good. I'm doing drive-bys in a Tesla. That's an electric slide. Not to mention,
he's making up new bars right now,
bro, and they're so good.
Dude,
like
yours
and yours, bro.
I've never heard someone rhyme with yours before,
and I've never heard anyone talk about a drive-by in a Tesla before. Like that is,
for real,
bro. He's like, the concepts are fresh, the delivery is there, the flow is there, He's Symba.
He's killing the rap game for the second time.
I love this. I'm not excited to hear him talk about Cole, but I'm excited.
But let's anticipate it. I want to get ready for
These laundry
it.
mad ass rappers be sounding washed and dry. They say I need a song with so and so, I'm not surprised. But every time I send a verse, these niggas petrified. It's time to kill the rap game for a second time. I'm doing drive-bys in a Tesla, that's an electric slide. I look the devil dead in his eyes like I ain't scared to die. For damn sure ain't scared to go to war with a friend of mine. Pushing through sunset, lighting up with the top down. Barbershop convos about who sit at the top now. The big 3 fucked up, Cole gave up his spot now. Can't say you top 5 if you scared to be hostile. I remember feeling your pain when you let Nas down, but you done let Boz down and Cos down. You done let the squad down. Can't say you the GOAT if you ain't popping it. We ain't trying to hear all them apologies. Dot told you niggas that he usually homeboys with who he rhyming with, but this is hip hop and you niggas should know what time it is. It's time to kill the next in line. These laundry mad ass rappers be sounding washed and dry. They say I need a song with so and so, I'm not surprised. But every time I send a verse, these
because he's paying homage to the Control verse too. You know the verse, right? You don't know this song, Control? Big Sean, Kendrick. About 10 years ago, Kendrick called out Big Sean, Drake. It was on Big Sean's song, but he called out Big Sean. He called out Drake. He called J. Cole, Jay Electronica, Mac Miller, like all the Wiz, like all Wale, like all the poppin' rappers at that time. He said some of these lines. He said, it's time to stir up the rap game. And then he said, like, I'm usually homeboys with who I'm rhyming with, but this is rap and y'all should know what time it is, you know. And he called out all their names. He said, like, I'm trying to be on y'all's level. Or he's like, I have respect for y'all, but I'm trying to make it to where none of your fans have ever heard of y'all. Like, I'm just trying to kill y'all. Period. So,
wow.
Anyways, that was like 10 years ago. And that's why Drake don't like Kendrick, and then it's just gotten worse over time.
Dude, that's
so
that's how it goes. He's right. Rap is like that.
Right.
Niggas petrified. It's time to kill the rap game for a second time. I'm doing drive-bys in a Tesla, that's an electric slide. I look the devil dead in his eyes like I ain't scared to die. For damn sure ain't scared to go to war with a friend of mine. Pushing through sunset, lighting up with the top down. Barbershop convos about who sit at the top now. The big 3 fucked up, Cole gave up his spot now. Can't say you top 5 if you scared to be hostile. I remember feeling your...
I mean, how do you feel about that line? There's some truth to it.
He said he gave up his spot, but who's filling it in?
I don't know if I agree with giving up his spot. Now listen, like, I don't know. I feel like right now it's a hot conversation. But, like, to me, what he did is really no different than what Drake did when Pusha T exposed that he had a son in a diss track and Drake never responded. Like, and he called Jay Prince to settle the beef. Like, I just think that, like, J. Cole didn't really do anything that Drake hasn't already done.
Yeah.
So if Drake is still in the conversation, then I don't know how Cole's not.
Yeah.
I just think that it's fresh now.
Yeah.
And people don't like the fact that he apologized.
Yeah.
But to me, it's really no different than Drake not responding to Pusha and getting Jay Prince involved to settle the beef. Like, to me, that's this... I don't know. And then with the ghostwriting allegations, I don't even know how you consider... And I'm not a Drake hater. I actually have him kind of winning in the beef right now, you know? But I just don't know how a Drake fan can justify telling Coles out.
It's because it's fresh, like you said.
I just think it's fresh. And it's a combo.
Yeah.
And Cole has been saying that he would murder someone on the mic
as
of late. So there's that too. You know.
Pain when you let Nas down, but you done let Boz down and Cos down. You done let the squad down. Can't say you the GOAT if you ain't popping it. We ain't trying to hear all them apologies. Dot told you niggas that he usually homeboys with who he rhyming with, but this is hip-hop and you niggas should know what time it is.
Dang, man. Symba, I've never seen so much energy from him before.
Right, he's normally like that picture right there.
What's up?
By Hercule, yeah, he's normally just like chilling.
That was amazing.
Yeah, no, it was good. It was good. Now listen, I don't think that also another thing, J. Cole has a song called Let Nas Down. I don't know if you know that or not. So when he said, I felt your pain when you said you let Nas down. And this is like always in alignment with who Cole is. Like he's the type of person to air out stuff. So like when he made the Let Nas Down song, I remember a lot of people thought that was corny, but I loved it because I just loved the fact that like he was talking about a real story. I don't know, there was just some authenticity to it. It was real. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. Like I'm disappointed because I know Cole could like lyrically do some. He was the underdog, and I was ready for him to prove that he's really not the underdog. You know what I mean? But I get it too. At the same time, I'm not in the situation, so.
Yeah. So basically, Symba is in the big three now. He just filled in the spot.
Hey, Symba's talented.
He could. I'm not saying that he will ever, but he could. If he wanted to try as hard as he can, who knows how long this took. I mean, this freestyle could have taken a long time, and he just added the last part recently, but that sounded really good. And I always love his freestyles, so who knows? Well, if he put out music like these other guys, like making these big projects, I'd be down.
Well, and the thing too is like, being in the big three isn't just lyrics. It's everything.
There's like a whole storyline to it.
Well, I'm just saying it's the idea that these were the people that stood out amongst their generation. Like, this is that generation. Symba is of a newer...
Yeah, I know.
Like, he could be that for his generation.
Big Four?
No, I'm saying for... I don't know how old he is, but I'm saying, like, he is new musically now.
Yeah.
He's still on his come up.
Yeah.
So he could be one of the new dudes to... Because we haven't really seen, I mean, who... There really isn't a big anything of the newer music.
No.
Like, you have big names, but like...
Yeah. But we still refer to J. Cole, Kendrick, and Drake no matter what. They trump everybody.
Right.
If you hear their names on a song, you're going to probably listen to that song.
And they've literally been in the game for like 14 years.
It's insane.
So when is...
When do we evolve?
Yeah, when do we get a next? I heard someone say if X and Juice were still here, then...
They'd be in the big five because they
would be
they might crazy numbers.
Yeah, the new.
Oh, you think they would be new? Oh, they'd have to be, I guess.
Yeah,
20. That's like 2018.
Yeah, that's like 5 years old, man.
Yeah,
6.
Dang. Yeah, you're right. They'd be new. I feel like that'd be a weird top three though. You know, the big three would be emo rap.
Well, listen,
Juice could freestyle though.
What I'm saying is like back in the day, it was Biggie, Pac, Jay, and Nas.
Yep.
That was your 4, and M. That's your 5.
Yep.
Now, in my generation, I had both because I experienced both. So,
Yeah.
and then it was Cole, Kendrick, and Drake, or Kendrick, Drake, and Cole, or however you want to do it. So that's your big 3. So you had your top 5, and then you got your big 3. This generation, you ain't got nothing yet.
No.
Juice and X could have probably been on the list. It could have been something.
They could. Oh, 100%. The numbers they put up. The
Oh yeah,
amount
it's
of
insane,
fans they
bro.
had.
It is insane.
I mean, I think X has a double diamond or something.
I heard
crazy
someone
like that.
mention 3 names, but I don't really know because, like I said, out of the '90s, it was 5 names. So, and I say '90s like mid '90s, like Biggie, Pac, Nas, Jay, So, and then you have in the 2010s, you have the Cole, Kendrick, and really, you say those 5, but you can't forget like Wayne. Like in the early, like you have in the mid 2000s, you have Wayne, and Wayne was. Like, he was the only one anyone was talking about at that time. So I consider it's like you have like the Hove, Biggie, Pac, Nas, M, and then you have, or maybe you could just put M and Wayne together.
And then Wayne would work.
Yeah. So I think it's like Biggie, Pac, Nas, Jay, and then you have M and Wayne for that 2000s. Because I feel like Kanye transcended just hip hop music. Like I feel like he's
Kanye
just like
is
an
throughout.
artist. Yeah. He's just. I don't consider him like just a rapper. Is what I'm saying. He's just a
look at his
artist.
Name everywhere. Look at what he did. Now, recently,
recently.
lost all of it, but
we're talking about his
what
catalog,
he did,
right?
The crazy things that he did. His comment story was good as well. But yeah, I mean, I don't have anything else to say.
So I don't know, but yeah, someone said X, Pop Smoke.
I was gonna mention Pop Smoke
and Juice, but I don't know what Pop had.
Pop was very cool. I liked his new style that he brought because he made Fabio Foreign into the person he is now.
True.
So, I mean, he was something, but
it was so early, it was hard to tell.
Oh, I know. It was really early. I still think
Juice at least X and Juice have been out for a couple years,
and it sucks because their come up songs were horrible. Lucid Dreams and
horrible.
I think Lucid Dreams was horrible compared to anything else he produced. And then X had a SoundCloud song. It was like
the one Drake did. Look at Me Now.
Look at Me Now. Yeah, horrible song.
I tried to listen back to it, and it was just. But that Jocelyn
Flores,
dude, that hits.
Dude,
it will forever hit.
Any song that he released after that was really good compared to that first one. Same with Juice. Lucid Dreams was horrible.
I really liked X. I mean, I'm not trying. I really did, man. He was something different.
He could do scream rap, normal.
I'm not saying I liked all his stuff, but
yeah, but he was talented lyrically, very lyrically talented.
Yeah. All right, guys, it's been Atypical. I'm Shawn.
I'm Cam.
And we're going to catch you next time. Make sure you do your part by hitting that subscribe, and they're going to ring what, baby?
The bell.
Yeah, for them notifications. We know you want them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So you get you a little sandwich of it, you know? Yeah. All right. Peace.